1864 was the same year that the hotel was established. The best part about the 1864 limited edition is the wine cellar, which we call it the animal house. The main thing about the wine cellar at 1864 is the chillers, right? So as you can see, we have the white wine stored over here, and then we also have another chiller to store our red wines. We do store our sparkling wines, the champagnes, everything is stored down over here. That's a very special thing that we have in this outlet.
Wow, interesting.
So Thinuri, today what we're gonna do, we're gonna taste 4 different wines. So we'll start the first wine, right? So let me get open this. It's wine from Burgundy.
Okay.
And you may have heard this region called Beaujolais. It's very popular, right?
It looks so tempting.
Especially every wine has a different type of glasses that you can use, right? So I use Burgundy glass for Beaujolais Village, right?
Is there any reason? Like anything to do with the shape of the glass?
Yes, you can see it's a bigger bowl, narrow end, so we can concentrate the aromas, right? So which is very delicate.
That's really nice. I love it.
Can you recall something? Like what are the aromas you get?
I think it's like strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
පොඩි කාලෙට ගියා වගේ ටිකක් අර මොන හරි ඒ වගේ aromas.
Does it give a hint of tea, like a blend of tea?
So this is a gamay grape that made for Beaujolais Village. So let's have a taste of it.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So you can easily drink this wine. Like cover wines from the පටන් ගන්නවා වගේ නම් මේක හොඳ වයින් එකක් කරකට කාලා පොඩ්ඩක් බීලා කියන්නේ අර මුලදී වගේ
starters. Okay.
Yeah, like for beginners.
Oh right.
For the beginners, it's a very good wine to start. And this is amazing wine. The Joseph Drawing is a family-owned winery, so they do tasting also.
And what's next?
Okay, I brought the second wine. So this is a Puntroj. It's a Pinot Noir, right? The Pinot Noir grape variety, as I said in the previous wine, it's originally in France, right? Because 99% of Pinot Noir come from France in Burgundy. But there are good Pinot Noirs you can find all around the world, right? So this Pinot Noir is from Puntroj. It's you can see Sierra Valley in Australia. Right? So we're going to taste Australian Pinot Noir, right? And as a new world wine, I mean, it's a scooter, right? So it's easy to open and
Convenient.
It's very convenient, you know. So you can keep it in the car back seat, you know. So it's also very.
It looks lighter than the previous one.
So you guessed right, it's a very light because Pinot Noir grape is a bit of bigger berry, not like the other grape varieties. It's a bigger berry, so that's very thick. So therefore the color is very thick, right? It's a very similar, but you can see because what you get like it's richer aromas than the first one, or they like you get a bit more
This is the early one richer.
richer, right? So here you got more Pinot Noir, but a bit more riper style, right? So it's got like very again raspberries.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's
Yeah.
more like raspberry.
Yeah. And what else?
This doesn't smell all that sweet like the previous one. Right?
There's something else that you can't recall, like the spices.
Sorry?
Spices.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah, like cloves and stuff.
yes, it got a bit of cloves.
Oh.
Not too much, but yes. And yeah, it's got very nice aromas, right?
Can try it.
System. Yes. I'm great. Right?
I like this.
What makes you really like?
I'm usually into like mild stuff, like
Okay.
mild wine. So
And this is really good, right? It's like got like a long finish, right? It's not too much tannin that it's very easy to drink.
yeah, it's good.
ඊට පස්සේ so this glass you can see it also very similar.
But it's different from the one you gave me earlier.
Yes, it's a bit different. Bit different. I'll show you the size if you wanted that from the previous.
Yeah.
Right? So you take the glass from here, right? You
Yeah.
can see it's a slight different.
It's a bit taller.
So that's why this is a Burgundy glass and this is a Pinot Noir
Right.
glass. So glass makes a big difference, right? So whenever like you're choosing a wine, always good to have choose the right glassware. Then it makes like better. It will open their personality.
I wouldn't be able to distinguish. I mean, unless you're an expert like you, I think it looks very similar.
Yeah, I think you can see like you can smell the wine and you can
Yeah.
get the aromas. I think you're perfect.
No, I'm
So-
talking about the glass.
Oh, that's yes. That's you need to have expertise
Exactly.
help,
Yeah.
right? So always when you're drinking at home, also just get a glass that get somebody just to consult you. I mean, get me some glasses. We are using a glass brand called Varietals.
Okay.
Varietals is one of the famous glassware, and that we use for a lot of restaurants to wine tastings and all, right? All right. And since you like this one, I'm very
Yeah.
happy with that. Thinuri, now what I did here, and for this wine, and this wine from South Africa, bit of rich, full body style wine.
Okay.
So what I did, I pour off the wine to get more aeration, so we'll get a bit of more open the personality of the wine, right? Rupert and Benjamin Rochelle, they are the one who started this family venture, right? මේ වයින් එකේ ගොඩක් French influence එකක් තියෙනවා, right? So even for the New World, we call South Africa New World wines, right? So they got very influence on like all world influence here, right? So since I cut up this wine before you come, so you can have a taste of it.
This looks darker than the ones we tried before. Does it?
Yes, that hints you something, right? Because it's a bit of rich. Full body.
Makes sense.
Yes, because the darker the color, that's a bit more richer, right? Oh,
Looks nice.
It's ruby, bit more darker. You get nose to it. There's a rich aromas, right? Because not like the first two wines. Okay, the first wine we tasted the Gamay. The second wine we tasted the Pinot Noir. Bit of more lighter style of wine. This is more richer style now. So this is a blend.
Right.
It's a blend between the grape variety called Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Petit Verdot, right?
First time hearing all of that.
Yeah, it's a blend. So it's got a lot of complex flavors and aromas.
Hint of cinnamon.
Yes, yeah, it got spices, right? Right, it got like so many aromas. It diverts your nose to different areas, right?
I know.
It's a fruity.
Pretty confusing.
So that's the beauty of it, right? Even if you keep for some time, when you taste it, I mean, it opens up and it gives you more aroma, like many different aromas. Here you get like bit of more fruitiness, bit of the dark fruits, then the bit of vegetal characters, and maybe a bit of chocolate.
Chocolatey.
Right? Yes, dark chocolate.
does have kind like slight of a
bitterness,
yeah.
right? It's you can feel the mouth coating texture, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a dryness. I mean, you can drink it itself, but it's always good with having with a meal.
Right.
So it's a very food-driven wines, right?
So what kind of occasions would this go best with?
I think if you have the meat involved, right, a good venison or
That
or
would be
beef
a good
or a
combination.
wagyu, yes. But I love these wines, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you can always
Get
have
another
a
sip.
yes. I think that's what we need, drinking a bit of quality wines, and that makes a big difference,
Definitely.
right?